There's a specific kind of comfort in being understood. We like it when people know our name, know our coffee order, and know exactly what to expect from us at 9 a.m. on a Monday. But there's a hidden cost to that comfort that no one tells you about. In the world of power and purpose, being predictable is the same thing as being manageable. If the system can't predict your next move, it can control your next move. If your boss, your circle, and your environment have you figured out, they have already set the ceiling on your growth. To reach the next level, you have to realize that the predictable version of yourself is actually a prison. I'm Chief. Welcome to Chief Logic. Today, we are diving into Code 6, the predictable version. Most people spend their entire lives trying to be reliable. They show up at the same time, they give the same effort, and they say the same things. They take pride in being a constant variable in other people's lives. But you have to ask yourself, who does your predictability actually benefit? It benefits the corporation. It benefits the people who want to keep you in a specific role. It benefits a system that requires you to stay in your box so it can function without friction. Predictability is the fuel of the status quo. If you are 100% predictable, you are 100% replaceable. The logic is simple. If I know exactly how you operate, I don't need you. I just need someone who can run your script. Think about it in terms of IT infrastructure. As I'm learning about IT support specialists, I understand dealing with automated tasks and scheduled protocols. We love predictability in a server. We want the backup to run at 2 a.m. every night without fail. We want the system to respond to a specific command with the exact same output every single time. Why? Because that makes the system a tool. It makes the system an asset that we can use and then forget about. But you are not a server. You are not a computer whose job is designed to execute the same command until your hardware fails. When you become the predictable version of yourself at work or in your business, you are essentially asking the system to treat you like a piece of equipment. Equipment doesn't get a seat at the table. Equipment doesn't define the mission. Equipment is just used until a newer, more efficient version comes along to replace it. You can see this same logic play out in the financial world. In the financial markets, predictability is priced in. If a stock is predictable, if its growth is steady, and it moves our telegraph, it becomes an index fund asset. It's safe, but it's slow. It will never give you the kind of explosive growth that changes your life. Your real wealth, the kind of alpha that generates as much money, monthly income as you desire, comes from the unexpected shift. It comes from the moment the logic changes and the market has to adjust to a new reality. If you want to move from being a stable asset to a power player, you have to stop moving with the herd. You have to break the frequency. You have to become the variable that the market didn't account for. You can't create a high-level income by running a low-level predictable script. Survival on the streets of Flint taught me that predictability is a death sentence. If you walk the same route at the same time every day, you would telegraph. If people knew exactly how you would react to a threat or an opportunity, they already had the blueprint to take you down. In high-pressure environments, the predictable version of a person is a target. The people who survived and thrived were the ones who kept the environment guessing. They had an internal logic that no one else could fully map out. They were formless. They understood that the moment you become a known quantity, you lose your leverage. You lose your ability to move without being seen. Most of you watching this are trying to transition into a life of ownership. You want to hit that $20,000 monthly target or whatever it is that you want to achieve monthly, and you want to leave the 9 to 5 behind. But you are still operating as the predictable version of yourself. You are trying to build a new empire using the same employee logic. This logic is what kept you stuck for years. You're waiting for a manual. You're waiting for someone to tell you that you're doing a good job. You're waiting and you're moving at the speed of a system that you no longer belong to. To reach that goal, you have to break the script. You have to start making moves that the old you wouldn't have the guts to make. You have to become unpredictable to your old circle so you can become undeniable to your new future. In my book, Chief Logic, 50 Quotes for a Life of Purpose and Power, I've laid out 50 independent quotes that serve as a manual for your internal upgrade. One of the core principles of this journey is understanding that your reputation for being reliable can often become the very thing that keeps you stagnant. You have to be willing to be misunderstood by the people who want you to stay the same. You have to be willing to crash the old version of your system to install the new one. If you have the book, open it up to the journaling section. Write down what area of your life you have become so predictable that you have lost your leverage. Write down one move you can make this week that breaks your current pattern and forces your environment to see you differently. The logic is simple. If they can't map you, they can't trap you. Stop being the version they expect and start being the version that wins. Think on that. Stay sharp, stay grounded.